How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's your boy British Chap, aka Dan. We're back with Attack on Titan, guys, season 4 episode 2. It has been a damn while since we watched Attack on Titan, guys, but we are back finally. I think it has to have been at least 2 or 3 weeks since we watched the first episode, which is really not good. We've been so busy, but finally we're back, guys, reacting to episode 2. Before we get into the video, guys, can you please smash the like button, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. Also, guys, I say this every single video, but I'm going to say it again. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, British Chap with 2 P's. The link is in the description below. Totally worth it, guys. All updates about the channel go onto the Instagram, so go over, give it a follow. I really appreciate the support. Now, guys, last time on Attack on Titan, I was so freaking confused, it's not even funny, and I fell into this sort of trap of, I was told about the time jump, I was told it would be confusing, and I really confused myself. I overly confused myself. I got a lot of things wrong in the last video, but if you are interested and if you haven't seen that last reaction, go check it out before this one. You'll get to see how much of an idiot I sound like when I'm just getting everything wrong, because I'm so confused. But I figured some things out, guys, among editing, the comments from you guys, and everyone helping me just figure out what's going on in that first episode. I've managed to somewhat gather together what is going on. I think the time jump, so I've heard, was only 3 years or so, and the war that was going on had nothing to do with the Eldians other than the Eldians that were fighting in it. It was a war between a different tribesman of people and the Marlians. The Eldians haven't even been there. There's got nothing to do with that. Now, without going into too much detail about what did happen last reaction, obviously it was the big war, the war that the Marlians did win against this other tribe. They won the war, guys. They forced them out. The Beast Titan and the Armor Titan had a huge part to play. Either the Armor Titan's dead or he's just severely injured. I don't know yet. We don't know. He jumped in front of the crossfire and the Beast Titan finished the job. He destroyed all of the ships that were on the water, and they won the war, and they basically signed this treaty. Now, this treaty was set down, so basically for subordination. So the people that they were fighting submit to the Marlians and follow their whatever rules they lay down. Pretty much a treaty. It's not really, but you know what I mean, guys. That's what happened. Now, other than the Armored Titan's death, which I presume death, or just major injury at least. Other than that, I was really shocked to see, just in general, what's going on. Like, they talk so freely about who's going to be the successor to the Armored Titan, who's going to take over Reiner. I mean, they're competing for it. This is the last mission to decide who takes that place. Back where we're from, we don't even, that's not even on our mind. Like, this only ever happened once, and it was with Armin. Like, I'm just shocked at the fact that they just actively discuss that thing. Like, they've known about this, they created this, they create the Titans, they send the Titans off. It's just insane how in-depth and how far ahead the Marlians are than us, which is a huge aspect, how technologically advanced and just advanced in every way they are to us Eldians. Now, the only other thing that I really want to talk about before we get straight into it, guys, is the fact that the first episode didn't focus on any of our main characters at all. Now, this is a short season, so I was expecting to get straight into it. We did, don't get me wrong, but I was expecting to see Eren, Mikasa, Armin, Levi, all of them, guys. I was expecting to see all our favourite characters, but no, they're just in the wind. Presumably, they haven't made the trip yet to Marley, and the war between them hasn't started yet. I'm not the most knowledgeable about these things. I haven't read the manga. Obviously, I haven't heard any spoilers. But yeah, hopefully we can be less confused in this episode, guys, and maybe if I am confused, you guys can help me out in the comments like you did last time. Thank you so much for everyone that did help me out, figure out what was going on, because I was bloody well confused, as you saw. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because I've been speaking for way too freaking long. So without further ado, let's get straight into the reaction.
The power of the Titans has been surpassed. Our time's run out.
Has it, though?
We've been content to rely on the power of the Titans as we expand our colonial holdings. When it comes to ground engagements, our Titan forces should reign supreme for a while yet.
That's the thing. How far are the Eldians on? Like, how close are we to getting here?
We'll only be able to look up and watch.
It's time we resume the PARADIS operation, so that we can take control of the founding Titan.
Oh! Wait, so are they gonna go to...
Commander Magath was saying, we must adapt. Marley will need to modernize her military starting now.
Wait!
The world will not stand by and wait for her to do it.
Are they gonna go to... Oh my god!
Marley defeats the devils of PARADIS and seizes the power of all 9 Titans.
Holy shoot!
Forgive the reminder, but won't your term be up in a year?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I'm quite anxious about whether or not Colt can inherit the full power of the Beast Titan.
Oh. Okay, guys, already I'm going to pause it and let me tell you why. I forgot to talk about the 13 years. Now, I can't remember how close Eren is. Surely he's pretty close. The Beast Titan's got 1 year left. I have no idea how long the Armor Titan, Reiner's got. Just in general, time is running out. Now, how are we going to get around the fact that Eren is probably going to die very soon? I know, obviously, Armin's got a lot longer because he only got it however many years ago, 3 years ago. Which means Armin's still got, 10 years left, whereas Eren, he got it when he was a child. So, holy shoot, I didn't even think about that. We're going to have to tackle that as well this season. Also, are we going to get a new Beast Titan, or are they going to find a way to change that 13 years? That's my question. Also, guys, another thing I want to talk about being is they did just mention it before. They're planning on reigniting the program starting with P. I can't remember what it was called. They're reigniting that program, which means I think that means going to where the Eldians are going to our island. I thought that it was going to be like us going to Marley first, but no, it's probably going to be the Marlians going to where we're known, or where we know first. I know it's like not Titans we're facing, but like humans' minds are so meticulous and so messed up. We've got the caliber of enemy is much smaller, but way more threatening. Like holy moly!
My father, Grisha Jaeger, set something great and terrible in motion on that island. And as his former son, I would like to be the end of it.
That's insane! Holy shoot, Zeke scares me, oi.
The past 3 years, that island has swallowed up every survey ship we've sent to it. No survivors. Tell me, what do you make of that, Zeke?
Huh? So Reiner's still alive? I thought so. He never dies. Like, he always survives.
You're having an extra sweet dream.
You saved my life at Fort Slava. Thanks, Galliard.
Oh, that's the other Titan guy, Galliard.
Thanks. If
The
I
one that...
inherited the armored Titan 9 years ago, then none of this would have
Guys.
happened.
Okay, guys, this is another really important thing I want to freaking talk about, and I've been thinking about this since last season. I can't help but feel that guy there, what's his name, Galliard? I can't help but feel that is Ymir. He has Ymir as Titan. When he changed in that battle at that castle where Reiner we thought died, when he changed, he moved, he looked, and he just acted like Ymir's Titan. That explains why the letter was being written, like, because think about it, how long was she the Titan for? Probably 13 years, right? Her time was running out. So she gave the ability to this guy, or it was taken from her. I really don't want her to be dead, guys, but that's all that's on my mind right now. I can't help but feel that she has to be freaking dead. If the Eldians were smart, right, when they do attack, or when this sort of war does happen, the aim should be to capture as many Titans and consume them via other people, like we did with Armin. Now, whether we can find more Titan fluid, I don't know. Hopefully we can. Honestly, like, if we can capture Reiner in that way, then we would have more Titans. So it's a battle of who holds the most beasts, pretty much. And at the moment, obviously, I'm pretty sure it's Marley. I don't know, guys, there's so many things that could happen. I do think we may see these Titans shift sides, you know what I mean, after being consumed, etc., at some point during Season 4.
Have you seen Marcel's memories?
I haven't. But I learned what I needed to from my predecessor, Ymir.
Oh, for goodness sakes, I thought so.
For such a pitiful woman.
No, why does Ymir...
Basically volunteered to give my brother's dreams back.
I freaking knew. I knew in the back of my mind that something wasn't right. Now, it didn't show her death, so I'm sitting here hoping somehow she's alive. But based on all facts and things we know about the Titans and how they work, she's dead. Goodness sakes. That actually annoys me, eh? It annoys me just a little bit. I know it's probably the right way the story went, and it makes sense, but I wanted to see her back in action. Now, that's another question. How long has Annie been a Titan for? How long will she be alive for after this? Because presumably she would be consumed at some point, so I wouldn't be surprised if actually they've already done that, and they've already had someone consume Annie, therefore now we've got the female Titan as well. I don't know, or Annie... I don't know, guys. Maybe she could be swayed. I've always talked in the previous seasons about characters being swayed to the other side. It's a possibility.
It's been about 2 months since the last time I was human. Kind of forgot how the whole bipedal thing works.
Wait, so who's she?
By the way, Reiner, I worried about you.
Holy shoot.
Good people of the world, let us wipe out the subjects of Ymir!
It's crazy how they've been brainwashed to think that even though they are subjects of Ymir. You know what I mean? That's mental.
Don't hit town property.
Reiner! So, you're good to walk again?
Yeah. What about all of you?
That's kind of cute, you know.
Udo?
I guess.
I'm
Oh.
alright.
Once again, guys, this show is messing with my mind. And my heart. Like, I know that the Marlians are fighting, in a sense, for what they believe in. So, how can you say someone's really bad? Like, whose belief is more true? Does that make sense? Whose belief needs to be present compared to the other? Does that make... Obviously, they're both coming at the same time, so whose belief is more important? And that's the thing, you can't hate these characters. Just look how these people admire Reiner. And he's friendly, he's calm, he's like a dad-like figure until he has to fight. I don't know what to feel, and I think it's supposed to be like this way. You don't know which side is right, but you know deep down you're still fighting. You're rooting for Armin, for Eren, for Mikasa. But look at this. Just look at it. How can I sit here and say that I want these people to die when I don't? Because I don't. Like, look at all these innocent people. These children have been brainwashed to believe a certain thing, which is, it's obviously that happens all the time in real life and in cheap TV shows. But you can't blame them for it. You can't blame them for their beliefs because they've grown up thinking those things. Now, I have another quite important question, and that is about Reiner's DID. We haven't spoken about that in so freaking long. I haven't spoken about this on the channel, and they haven't shown it in the show. He almost seems like he's dealing with stress better, and his DID isn't as prominent as it used to be. Like, we'd see him flip every now and then. He would be switching between personalities. You'd see it clearly. I don't see it. Like, he looks better. I can't help but feel hope that there's still a chance that people like Reiner can be swayed back to our beliefs and don't have to die. I don't think everyone needs to die in the show.
Don't worry so much.
Wait, what now?
Wait!
Oh, is this... Was that like a flashback to his childhood?
The kids are too young to go in there.
Oh! Are we gonna get his backstory as well? I didn't even think about that.
The girl who looks up to you more than anyone will inherit your Titan.
Who's that?
Die at age 27.
Who's he related?
If an artillery shell doesn't take her down first.
Are they related? They look the same. I remember saying that. They look the same.
How dare you claim that inheriting one of the 9 is less than an honor?
Oh.
If I choose to report this, it'll be you and your family dropped out of an airship as Titans next.
Wait, please don't
Holy
do that.
shoot.
So sorry. Allow me to correct myself. Nothing would make me prouder than to be given such a chance to display my loyalty to the motherland.
This is so bizarre. She reminds me so much of... Oh, shoot, Hanji. She reminds me so much of Hanji. This is just normal life. There's nothing to hate about this. This is going to be scary, seeing these people fight our guys, because... all these people are good.
We're so very proud of all your achievements.
I have to say...
Done. Not yet.
I don't know what to think.
Hey, Mom.
And his family.
Good.
See what I mean? This is going to be so hard to watch a battle between these two sides. One of the scariest things I find about this show, guys, is that I'm starting to like these characters. And I know for a fact that these characters are about to go into war with the characters that I watched from season 1 through 3. So, I don't know what to feel. And it's starting to, like, annoy me. Not annoy me, but I can understand now. Like, people in my comments used to talk about, there really isn't a side that's truly right. Like, they're just fighting for what they believe in. Like, every human being on the planet. Like, it's just what we do. We fight for what we believe in. And how can you say that's wrong? You know what I mean? Like, obviously there's points and there's limits and there's different extents to things. But this is starting to worry me because these people, these amazing people, they're having fun and they're enjoying themselves and they've got a family and they're all about to die in a war bigger than one they've ever seen. Which I think's crazy. Now, guys, the other thing I want to quickly talk about is the fact that I'm intrigued to know what these Eldians here, the ones that have grown up believing that their own kind should be exterminated, pretty much all the ones that have been disposed of, all of their own kind that have been shipped to one island, should be exterminated, should be gotten rid of. How are they going to react when they see their own people fighting against them? Like, that, for me, I can't understand, like, how you would react to that. And what are you going to do? Like, it's crazy. And think, some of these people may be even related to the people on our island. Which is another thing that I find crazy. Like, this girl here reminds me so much of Hanji. It's not even funny. Like, part of me feels like I wouldn't even be surprised if they're related. I know that may be a stretch, but, like, that's the thing. Not all the aliens were shipped off, and some of them are probably still growing up here, living here.
I just hope you'll find a way to rid the world of those island devils. Our people will be able to live good lives.
How do you believe in that? Like, why?
One devil started eating a potato when the instructor yelled at her that she stole it because it looked good.
What's that? How's that?
She crossed the line, so she burned the instructor,
Sasha.
offering him half the potato. However, the half she offered him was visibly smaller than her half.
Oh my
I
god.
don't even know what compromise means there. Each of them was more hopeless than the last. The time that we spent there was truly hell.
Which personality is talking right now? This is crazy. The fact that their beliefs are that firm and strong and that negative is just, I don't understand. Wait, what?
It feels like you're lying, so...
Lying? Why would I bother?
Ooh.
Honestly, I have no idea.
That's the other thing. Is Reiner secretly fighting for us? Imagine that. That would be insane. That was a suicide, wasn't it?
Hey,
Oh my
good morning.
god.
Marley must seize the Founding Titan's power, as well as the resources
Crazy.
of PARADIS.
Aaron has no idea what's coming now.
Every good story needs a narrator. We will conquer PARADIS Island within the next year.
Oh.
Fates of the Eldian people
1
and of
year.
Marley
That's the
rest
thing.
on this plan.
Oh my
Cannot
god.
fail.
I want to know Reiner's motive. Something seems weird about Reiner. Very weird.
Will I have to go back to that damn island?
Ooh. I can't see through him. Can I just say, guys, I listened to like the next time of that episode, and hearing Armin's voice but not seeing him sucks. When are we going to get them back? I presume it will be the next episode, well, the next episode or the one after that. They're planning to go to PARADIS within the next year to take on our Titans themselves. I wonder if this has been our plan all along, to wait for them to come to us, because that is the smart move, right? You can always be like prepared for them to come to you. You have no idea what you're going to, so if you wait, you can see what's coming. Does that make sense? I wonder if that's the plan all along, and I wonder if we're going to see this battle in the next 2 episodes. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the reaction. There's not a lot to talk about, but the things I do want to say is they're planning an attack within the next year, and then it's going to be to take over PARADIS, get the Founding Titan, and finish the job they started. Now, that is a huge revelation. I didn't expect that to happen. I expected us to go to them, but apparently it's the other way around. Are we going to meet head on? Are we going to have planned this all along so that we can trap them once they get there? I have no idea. But it seems they outnumber us in Titans big time. Now, all I want to know is how much have we advanced technologically and just in general as Titans, as people? How prepared are we? Because we haven't seen them in 3 years. Are we ready for an attack by the likes of Reiner, the Beast Titan, and all these other Titans that they now have? The answer is I don't know. I don't know if we're prepared for this. I hope we are. It's going to be insane, guys. The battle's going to be absolutely mental. One that's never been like this before. And what can you say? I can't freaking wait. Now, there's only really 2 other things I want to talk about, and the first one's Reiner. I can't really understand his motive. It's almost like you saw the split personality again. Like, it was like he was sort of not wanting to go back because, you know, that was where he was born, and they thought he was lying, and all these different things. Like, maybe he is still attached to his home and his friends, etc. He did exaggerate the stories, but then you see the part of him that's just like angry, and I have to go back to that stinking island again. Like, it's furious. Oh god, guys, I still think he can be swayed after all this time. I still do. Now, the last thing I do want to speak about is the fact that I can't see how watching a war between 2 groups of people, which I see nothing evil about, both groups are just fighting for what they believe in. Well, obviously there's some evil, like some of them look like exaggerated or evil and maybe more intense than the others, but generally the populations, there's nothing wrong with them. They're just as innocent as each other. So seeing innocent beings fight each other for no actual reason is going to suck. And I don't want to see our characters die. I didn't even want to see Reiner die. Like, I was sad seeing Bertolt die. And he was raining hell on our scouts. If you know what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I'm still gutted about Ymir. Presumably she's dead. I'm just nervous in general for what this season has to hold. Because I knew that the caliber of enemy was going to be insane. But I didn't expect them to take this, like, perspective of sort of getting us to feel bad for them or like them or feel this emotional thing. Like, you saw that scene with Reiner and the children. Like, for me, that's so heartfelt and emotional. Like, what the actual heck? How are we going to fight these people? How are we going to kill these people? I could never do it. It's crazy, guys. I'm going to keep rambling, so I'm going to try and wrap this up here. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. Also, like I mentioned at the start of the video, guys, don't forget to follow my Instagram, British Chat with 2 P's. The link is in the description below. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of this reaction. What do you think about the whole battle between 2 sides that really aren't that evil? They're both innocent in their own ways. Tell me what you think. What were you thinking at this time, guys? And just in general, what did you think of the reaction? What do you think of my thoughts, opinions? Let me know in the comments, guys. Let's get some discussion going. But yeah, that's all from me, guys. As ever, this has been your boy, British Chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.